Hey, welcome back to my studio, and today I'm going to draw a follow-up to my NASA space shuttle, and I'd like to draw with you today, how about a UFO? And matter of fact, let's make this UFO, I don't know if I believe in them or not. Some people don't, and some people do. You could post below what you think, and we can all have a good laugh about it. Or maybe it's all real, we shouldn't laugh at all. Anyway, hey, let's draw a UFO, and let's make it trying to suck up a pig through its laser beam somehow. So get your pencils and paper, and let's get started together now. All right. This is super easy. It's just a series of ovals. Let me get my marker out. And ovals are going to kind of be tipped at an angle. And that way it's looking like it's got this tractor beam sucking the piggy up out of the off the farm. All right. Up here, and vertical paper halfway, above halfway, that's where we want to keep our UFO. Below halfway is where we want kind of our pig to be. All right. Start off with an O, but tipped just a little bit. O. At each end of the O, put a line going straight up. So if I turn the paper this way, you can see I have my O. My lines are straight up. And this is actually a shortened cylinder. So we want to follow the top of the O to make that cylinder. And I'm sure in here, this is where the tractor beam is going to pull the pig to do, I don't know what. Never mind. All right. So now we got to make a bigger oval coming out. We could even make some points on it if we want to. Come out the same distance on both sides. Put a dot. And we can go ahead and draw around it. Make sure that we get those dots into our circle. So you can see our oval, sorry. So ovals, looking at an oval this way, you can see that this is a three-dimensional ship, but that if you could imagine looking straight underneath it from the bottom, it would be one big circle, right? It would just be spinning around. Let's make another line going straight up on each end of that oval, and then we'll connect it, trying to keep a parallel line if possible to give some thickness to the edge of our ship. And notice how close to the edge we're getting. I always say we draw too small. We need to draw large, make it bigger, take up the space, take up the paper. It's way more interesting to look at. All right. And if we come up right above this oval, right up here, let's go one dot straight up, one dot straight up, trying to match the distance, and we're going to make another parallel line. All right, so this line follows this line, follows this line, maybe even follows these two. Parallel lines, remember, are lines that would never cross over each other or would never intersect each other. Okay, and then we want to connect this kind of like a curved line out to the end. And to the end. Underneath it, right in the middle, in this large oval that we made, let's make a line, okay? And then each line going to the left is going to tip to the left, and each line going to the right is going to tip to the right. Let me show you. So this one's going to tip a little bit, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. We'll do the opposite on the other side. And now you can see how it might look like it's wrapping around. At the top of this, we're going to make two more lines coming up and another parallel line to the top of our UFO. And maybe in here there's windows, so we can make windows. And I don't know what their windows would look like, but I'm kind of making them like long rectangles that are even like ovals, okay? Maybe just a little peeking one here on the side. It's wrapping around, right? And then we want to make this come up like a dome over the top and back down. Maybe it's even got an antenna on it. I doubt it, but it's cool looking. Let's make two. One shorter one. Who knows what kind of signals they're sending out. Alright, now we have to imagine that the farm is down here and really small, right? So we're really close to the spaceship, it's near us, and the pig on the farm is farther away on the hillside. So down here, we're going to make our pig with a rainbow shape for the head, and we can make little piggy ears that are pointy like this. We can make, coming out of the back of the head, a little line. And then here, it's just going to be like a bean. Alright, we're just going to make like a bean. So we'll come down. And then like a bean. We'll make a big old nose on our pig. We can make a chin on our pig. We can make little eyes for our pig. And then make this simple. It's just like a really skinny long W for its leg. Here's another leg over here. And another leg over here. And this one will make going this way. And we can make a little curly cute tail. Hey, that's great. Alright, so we have our pig. And the pig was hanging out by a tree, so let's make our tree a little bit lower. Let's make a hill for some grass, okay? And grass doesn't have to be perfect. You can make straight lines and wiggles. Some pieces of grass are going to be taller than others. And then we can make a tree trunk. And the tree trunk always gets skinnier as it goes up. Alright, this is our base of our tree. It needs to be a little wider, a little bigger to support the rest of the tree. And a really easy way to make a tree look real. We can make a Y here and a V shape like this. And we can make a smile here. And then make a cloud shape around it. Cool. Alright, so now coming out of our tractor beam, like this, like this. And then we're going to make another secondary line right inside here. This one's going to curl and come down like this. Now down in here, let's add a little fence. So we can add just little lines here to make it look like a fence. Going farther away. And up in the sky, you can make diamonds look like stars. Some big, some small, some close together, some spread out. But don't add too many. This is just a little, like a cartoon illustration, alright? There we have it. And if you want to make it look like this is glowing, you can do that. Let me just show you real quick. You could take little wave lines. We do waves like we're at the beach. We can go up and down. Some big, some small. And this will just look like it's glowing. Right here, it went off the page. You know what I always say, that's great. That means you used up the whole paper. Alright, we'll put a couple in here. These are like upside down waves right here. And that way it looks like, oh man, it's glowing. Maybe we can make it like a pale green color just to make it a little bit more alien-like or more spooky. Not that aliens have to be spooky, but if they were. I'm going to grab some colors and we'll color this bad boy. Okay, so I picked out some different colors to color in my spaceship and my pig and my tree. And obviously, this is all made up, so whatever colors you like, that's what you should pick. Alright, I'm going to do the tree first and get it out of the way because it's pretty simple. Just to take some lighter green color. And there we go. All right, so we got our pig getting sucked up into the spaceship, and the spaceship is all lit up and spooky looking. Sweet. I hope you had a good time drawing with me and coloring with me. I'm having a blast drawing with you guys. If you have some suggestions, hook me up. I want to know what you want to draw. I can't wait till next time. Until then, keep practicing and keep moving forward. Stay positive and be safe. This is Mr. Darby, and I'll see you kids soon.